This is a reading of Brenda's blog titled, Embracing the New. Dear ones, many of you are discovering an unexpected shift in your life, most notably in your place of work or home. Something you hoped for but did not expect, or something not even hoped for. This shift is directly related to your new world. Where you once lived or worked, or who you interacted with, was about saving the world and helping those following find their way beyond 3D. Now that you have completed those activities, it is time to focus on your needs and interests, something many of you have ignored for eons. This is your time and your life. It is a concept that produces fear within many, for it seems counterintuitive, unlike who you thought you were or what you needed. New activities, places to live, and interactions are presenting themselves, some of which might seem right, or others immediately dismissed as not who you are or not that interesting. You want to pursue those items, activities, jobs, and places that strike your fancy. But we of the universe has prophesied you would flit from activity to activity. So you are concerned that seemingly permanent activities such as a different job or a new home will be temporary. Because of your exhaustion, you do not have the energy for a temporary change. You cannot give up something that feels mostly right for something that may be wrong in a few days or months. Besides, your inner being seems comfortable with this new shift, this significant change in your life. What will happen if you do not accept this unexpected change? Nothing. Other changes may appear. But if this is your key direction, those changes will be closely connected to this piece. For example, if you are offered a dream job in another community, but moving now seems too precarious, so you remain where you are, only to have another nudge in a similar or same direction a few months later. And on until you claim your base. When you initiated your transition in this lifetime, your inner directive was to help the earth transition from fear to love. Your second directive was to smooth the way for those waves following you. You completed both of those roles. It is time for you to find your peace and joy. Neither of these is likely if you remain within the format you created to complete your first two inner directives. You are a new being in a new world with new inner directives. What have you been dreaming of? Can that dream be fulfilled in your current physical environment? If so, you will not have new opportunities that seem counterintuitive but feel exciting. Others of you are discovering your dreams are fulfilled in entirely unexpected ways. Not as you would have thought interesting or probable just weeks ago, but exciting and a bit frightening. As if everything is moving too rapidly and yet not rapidly enough. As if the opportunity is almost too good to be true, but it feels right. However, you approach your decision. Some of you will not dare take the leap. Such is to be expected because the adventure seems too much, too soon, or by grasping the adventure you might give up too much. Such is true to a certain extent, for what you are giving up is many 3D world joys, friends, family, co-workers, or a community that seems mostly right, but not complete because you continue to wish for this or that to expand that mostly right feeling. You are a new being in a new world with an exciting new challenge that has little to do with your 3D world and everything to do with your new being. This adventure is a key component to your new life. You may decide to pass on this adventure, but if it is right for you, you will be offered the same or similar adventure in a few days. For this adventure is the skeleton, if you will, of your new life, the key to your new world. Perhaps you're too frightened to accept it now, but you will not be tomorrow, next month, or even next year. It is a creation process. Once you find your community, which could mean a new job, home, or location, your life will begin sprouting wings, offering this joy, and on and on. The skeleton of your new life will continue to be offered until you accept. An almost amorphous skeleton that is your new life framework. Whether it seems counterintuitive or impossible, you created this framework to begin your new life outside of 3D. Allow yourself to listen to your heart instead of logic. This shift has nothing to do with 3D logic and everything to do with excitement, even an urgency you have not felt for a long time. This is your dream beginning to come to fruition. This is your new framework. Allow that thought to float within your being before you make your decision, and know your decision will be right for you, including not jumping immediately into this new life. Perhaps you need more time in your current physical or work environment. It does not matter. You must follow your inner voice, including the voice that relays it is too frightening for you to shift now. But if this action is your new framework, the same or similar opportunity will be presented again and again until you finally decide that you need this opportunity more than the security of what was. So be it. Amen.